We got food. Grandies. What's wrong with you?
I don't have food. No.
You want some?
What do you say next?
Now wait. We are on our way. Hey guys, we're in Ikea currently. It's very, very big. Hello. Very, very big for a place like this. Apparently I came here when I was little, but I don't ever remember being in this place. So, yeah. That's that.
Okay guys, we are sitting, as you can see, in the parking lot of Ikea, and guess what? They didn't have the shelving unit in stock in white. So the gentleman said that I could order it online, and then I asked him, was there free shipping? And he said no. So I'll just have to call back periodically to see when they have it in stock, because I don't want to pay for shipping if I don't have to, and I'm not necessarily in a quick hurry for it. So yeah, and as you guys can see, I am sweating. Oh, it is so hot here in Frisco, which is right outside of Dallas as well. And yeah, anyway, so I wanted you guys to check that out. They've got such great storage ideas, but I wanted to get a shelving unit that had glass. It was encased so that my yarn would stay dust free. And I'm also going to put some cedar blocks in there also to potentially scare away any critters that want to gnaw on my yarn. So anyway, so as soon as I get the unit, I will show you guys in maybe a next vlog, or even maybe in the next podcast. Hopefully they'll get it in here in the next couple weeks, and I can get it up, organize all of my yarn. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Okay guys, thanks, bye.
We're back in the same spot that we were last time. Cabinets and cabinets. So yeah. It's a difficult find. It's very hard to come up with one that just fits perfectly okay. So yeah. So we just got all the boxes in, and it's time to go home so we can put this thing together and use it. Peace.
Happy knitters, and welcome back to our podcast. My name is Yolanda.
I'm Jordan.
And we are Happy Knits, which you guys probably already know that because you came to the channel anyway. Yeah. But so anyway, it has been 4 weeks since our last podcast. I tried to podcast last weekend, but I had to go into work, which wasn't planned. So that actually kind of canceled out doing podcasting last week. So we are back today. And we are a
what?
A what?
Uh-huh.
A podcast about knitting and everything fiber related. We live knitting related. We live right outside of Dallas, Texas, and I have a husband and 3 children.
I'm one of them.
And he's one of them. My kids are 15, 12, and 3. And most of you guys know that, but we might have some new viewers who are not familiar with our backstory. So anyway, I just wanted to give you that little bit of bio. So I'm not sure at the time of this recording if I was going to show you the vlog that we did going to Ikea or not, but if I did, you guys have already seen it. If not, we took a trip yesterday, which was our second trip to Ikea. I wanted to get something to manage all of my yarn, which literally is all over the house. I have some in Jordan's closet, I have some in my closet, I have some in the living room, and it was just kind of getting a little bit out of hand. So I kind of thought this weekend would be a good weekend to try to get that under management. So we went probably about 3 weeks ago, and there was some cabinets with some glass doors that I wanted to get, but they were out of. It was, I think, the Regisaur, I think is how Regisaur is how you pronounce it, and they were out and was going to be out for a few weeks. So we went back yesterday. Tomorrow's Labor Day weekend, and they were having a little bit of a sale. And if you'll notice, if you are a member who's been following us for a while, you notice that our background is a little different today because we purchased this calyx. Let me get the name of it for you. Ooh, calyx. And I got the calyx that was the 5 squares across and 5 squares down, and we put that together last night, and I got to tell you, it has been just literally within 24 hours, it has transformed my life. Number one, this is not a sponsored video. Just want to tell you that this is just me. This is my money that I spent, and I want to tell you because I know some of you guys out there are struggling with what to do with your yarn. So we put this up. I went through the whole entire house, gathered up all the yarn that I had, and I stuffed it in these cubby holes, which it's perfect for that. Now there are a few things that I have that I don't have in here yet, but I'm telling you guys, if you've got enough wall space for this, I think this is 70 inches, 71 inches across, I would highly recommend it because I don't have a dedicated craft room. So literally as you walk in my front door, you're going to see this wall of yarn. So I made it try to look a little homey by adding some pictures and a little bit of decor so it just doesn't scream, hey, this is a yarn wall. But I feel like if you know me, you know yarn is my life, so I'm not trying to hide it, right? So Jordan, I want you to pull out one of those baskets at the bottom.
I was going to go over the entire wall.
No, we're not going over the entire wall. Just grab this basket right.
Separate video.
You know, sometimes you just want your kids to kind of do what they are asked to do just a little bit. Okay, so I bought 5 of these baskets. And they were $4.99, and they've got a little handle on here where you can grab, and on the bottom I'm gonna put things that are too big or too loose to go up in the cubby holes. So I've got those lined on the bottom, the cubbies. So anyway, I just want to give you guys a heads up that they're having a sale on all of their calyx till tomorrow if you're in the United States. I think this wall unit here was $169.
Yeah.
And anyway, so this is going to be our new backdrop, I think, because like I said, it's a lifesaver.
Are we gonna go over the new stuff that's in here?
No.
That we didn't have in general?
No.
Because we have that stuff.
They don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. Anyway, now let's get back to the podcast. I want to thank all of our viewers who sent emails in regards to Hurricane Harvey, asking if we were okay, if we were safe. You guys really made us feel special. And since we live in Dallas, we were well north of where Hurricane Harvey came inland, so we were completely fine. No, we didn't even really get any rain from the hurricane, so we were blessed in that regards. But my heart goes out to all of the victims that were affected by Hurricane Harvey. So I just want to thank you guys for thinking of us during this time. And I do know that Lolo did it. She was doing a special yarn for Hurricane Harvey, and all the donations, all the proceeds were going to go towards the victims of Hurricane Harvey. So I bought some of that. This has been my first time purchasing something from Lolo did it, but because it was such an amazing cause, I went ahead and did that. So if you guys know of any dyers that are dyeing yarn and donating their proceeds to Hurricane Harvey, just let me know. Put a comment in the box below, because I will definitely do that, buy yarn from those particular dyers. So if you guys will notice, if you look over here at Jordan, do you notice something's missing? What could that be? What is it, Jordan?
I don't know.
Yes, he does know.
So, what was it? A couple of weeks ago.
It's probably been about 3 weeks.
Yeah, it was around the time that we went to Ikea. I got contacts.
He got contacts. Why'd you get contacts?
Because I'm playing football this year, and I wanted them.
So yes, so he is glasses free, at least for the most part. He does carry them with him just in case something happens with his contacts. But yeah, he did really well at putting them in, because you know when they're in the 7th grade, you're not really sure if they're ready for contacts or not. But he's gotten really good at putting them in. So yeah, that's his development in his life. So anyway, so let's go ahead and get started on this podcast. So finished objects, I actually have one finished object. So the last time I showed you we had a cow that was a Some Like It Hot cow. Well, I didn't finish my socks, but I have finished them now, so I want to show these to you. These are my fruit salad socks.
Yay!
I finished both of them. I actually, believe it or not, I did the Kitchener stitch on the heel this morning. So let me tell you a little bit about these socks. So the colorway is fruit salad from Lone Star Arts. She is a dyer here in Texas, and the toes, heel, and cuff are the knit picks in Canopy Stroll. Canopy Stroll. Yes. So I knitted these on 2.25 millimeter US size 1 needles, and I did the true afterthought heel where you cut the yarn, which is becoming very easy for me. This is my 2nd time doing it, and I gotta tell you guys, I'm really getting good at it. So with this technique, of course, you don't get any holes on your socks, which is awesome, because you know that's one of the things that people complain about with the afterthought heel. Of course, I used the Kirby Werby tutorial on these, and didn't have any issues. But what I did do, because the last time I did the afterthought heel, my heel I think was a little tight in between here. So what I did on these, I actually knitted 5 rounds, even rounds, before I even began to do the decreases. So that actually really gave me a lot of room throughout here, which I'm telling you, that knitting those 5 rounds is probably the magic number for me. So, and then of course I did 20 rounds of 2x2 ribbing, and then the Jenny surprisingly stretchy bind off.
My magic number is 7.
You don't have a magic number when it comes to sock knitting.
I don't sock knit. 7 is just my magic number. Or 11.
Okay, great. Great. So anyway, so there you go. Finished object, yay. And I'm very excited. And it's so funny because I had knit another pair of socks that were very similar in this same colorway. So I don't know if this color speaks to me or not. Jordan, grab those socks over there. Off the bowl real quick. And because I thought, why would I buy the same colorway twice? But it really wasn't the same colorway. It just really had the same colors in it. So he's gonna grab those. So these are some socks that I knit for Cal. I think it was February. The luck of the Irish Cal. And these were this yarn was by Brazen Stitchery. She's also a yarn dyer here in Texas, and this was her Luck of the Irish colorway. But look, they really do kind of have the same tones in them, don't they?
This one's rainbow.
So anyway, I just noticed that this morning. So that's my finished object. So let's talk about whips. Let's go straight into whips. So I am working on, and I don't have the ball band for this. I think it's somewhere in the house, or Alexis did something with it. But I went to Michael's and I purchased this. They're called Caron Cupcakes. Can you see?
Yeah.
Is it focusing on you though? Thank you. These are called Caron Cupcakes. They come with the pom-pom. Okay, you can't get any easier than that. So I bought this yarn for Alexis to make a hat with for Alexis, and this is in the colorway. Let me see. Sweet berries. This is in the colorway Sweet berries. So the pattern calls for, it's a free pattern on the inside of the ball band, and it's a lightweight yarn, and it calls for size US 6 needles, which is 4.0 millimeters, but the ball band has you seaming up the hat. I don't seam hats, so I changed the pattern to accommodate knitting in the round. So if you can see, I don't know if the light's going to show, but it's actually doing the graduated colors from the bottom up to the top. So I think she's going to really enjoy this hat. She loves pink, and this has hues of pink in it. So she was all over it when I told her that I was going to knit this hat for her, and she keeps asking me, Mama, is my hat done? And yeah, no, but it will be, because I can knit hats pretty fast. So
that's a Caron cupcake.
It's a Caron cupcake. Caron,
cake.
Huh?
Not cake.
What? No, it's a Caron cupcake.
Not a Caron
So
cake.
if you guys have been in the Michaels lately, they have so much Caron cake, cupcakes, you name it, cake. And I'm naming this episode
Cake.
Something about cakes, because I actually, in my acquisition section, you'll see that I kind of ran amok when it came to the Caron line, period. So next up is socks for my sister. You guys saw this on the last episode. I am not finished with those. I didn't get a whole lot of knitting done between the last time we podcasted and now, but you know, I think I said this before. Sometimes when you get home from working all day, and then you put your mommy hat on, knitting is just sometimes not. It's just not gonna happen. So it didn't happen too much during this time. But anyway, this is the pair of socks that I'm knitting for my sister. This is in the Lang Jawoll colorway. What's the colorway, Jordan? 132.0457. And I really love, because their yarns don't have actual colorway names.
That would be one of the most
Can you sit up? Can you sit up?
Isn't that one of the most fun parts of dyeing or making yarn? Naming it?
It would be for you, but some people, I don't guess they care. But anyway, so this is the colorway, and it's working up very nicely, and I think that she's going to really love those. I did the Flegel heel on these. Of course, you know that's my go-to. And yeah, so there's not a whole lot to say about those. Those will be done here fairly quickly and should be done for the next podcast. Next podcast. Okay, next on the list is going to be, if you guys see me looking down, I have my notes that I don't want to forget anything. Yes. Once again, the beloved Camp Wilkerson shawl. But I want to tell you, I really am making progress on this shawl. It's slow go just because I don't have a lot of knitting time, like I said. But the last time you guys saw this,
You can't fit it.
No, you can't.
The frame.
So this is,
I can hold it back there.
this is it from beginning to the middle section to the end. The last time I podcast, I was in this first section of the dark, which is the pearl 10. I think that's the colorway Pearl 10. So I've made 1, 2, 3, 4 more stripes since the last time you saw it, and then it's going to go back into this red
burgundy type.
It's not really showing up. Well, yeah, I guess it is showing up the right color. So yeah, so I am almost done with it. I'm just slowly making progress, so bear with me if you guys get sick of it or sick of seeing it. I'm sorry, but I promise you I will finish it, and I will wear it every day on the podcast, every day.
What about the other one?
Okay, so that's that. That is that, right, Jordan?
Why wouldn't it be right?
Okay, so next up is going to be
the other one. The other.
No, I think that's all. I think that's all I had that I've been actively working on. So this, yeah, actively working on. So now I want to talk to you about acquisitions.
Yay!
Yeah.
The fun part.
Why do you think? Why is it fun?
Because I like buying things.
Did you hear what he said? He likes buying things. Okay, so.
Okay, I like going places and receiving.
Okay. All you mothers know that when they want to buy something, when they want you to buy something, they ask continuously nonstop, "Mama, can I have this? Mama, can I have that?" But as soon as you utter the words, "You will have to pay for it," you'd be amazed at how it's not so necessary for them, because they like spending whose money? Whose money do you like spending? Okay, Cat got his tongue. He knows. My other son is standing there going, yeah. They know. They know.
You know.
You know. Okay, so I talked to you earlier about Caron cakes.
Oh, wait, there's one right there, huh? Oh.
Caron cakes. Look at that color. So this is in the colorway Rainbow Sherbet.
Looks like a sherbet. That's a rainbow. Wow.
What? Okay.
What?
Let's see. Is it focusing? Yes. So that is the colorway. I bought 3 of these because I want to do. They're all the same. So I want. I showed you that I want to do this Chevron baby blanket for Alexis. I'm gonna make it in a toddler size because she has to have a blanket at school, and the one.
I'm pointing at this. Oh.
And the one and the one that she has now, she's kind of rapidly outgrowing. So I want to give her something that she will know came from her mom, so that she'll be able to sleep peacefully during her nap time. So anyway, so I think that pattern, and I like this because I got this from another viewer, and she said she used Caron cakes to make this Chevron blanket. So when you are making this blanket, I don't have to worry about changing colors. It's going to automatically change colors on its own. So I don't have to worry about weaving in all those ends. So that's a win-win. So truly excited about that. I can't remember who told me about this. I apologize, but you know who you are, and thank you so much for that tip. Okay, so that's that Caron cakes. So while I was in that section, I decided to go ahead and get another
cake.
It wasn't, well, it's not, I don't know how they name these, but it's not a Caron cake. It's a Caron, it's called Caron
tea cake.
Tea cake. Thank you. Caron tea cake. And it has these tonal or graduated colors in it. And I'm going to make a scarf with it.
It's always like the only one colorway of it. That's the only color that I would know. Tea
cake. I don't know why. I don't know where the naming comes from on their cakes, but this colorway is called Maple Matcha.
Maple Matcha.
And it's super bulky, and it's 80% acrylic and 20% wool. Whereas the Caron cake, it's also 80% acrylic and 20% wool. Okay. So anyway, so I'm going to make a scarf with this. I'll let you guys know.
How it goes.
Oops. yeah,
Keep
how
you
it goes.
updated.
We'll keep you updated on how that works out. I don't know. So yeah, I like the color. I think it'll be nice. Nice colorway. Okay. And then, I don't know why, but lately I've been obsessed with cotton yarn. And you guys know in some of the past episodes, I already have cotton yarn, and I don't think you can see it in this. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it, Jordan, back here, but that cubby hole right here is with the yellow and the pink. That's full of knit picks and all dishy and all other yarns that you guys have seen. Yeah, it's all made of cotton in that cubby hole. Because I tried to organize this based on the types of yarns I had. So yeah, but anyway, so while I was in the store, they had all of this on sale. So let me, here, hold that, Jordan. And you guys, cotton is not all that fascinating, but it serves its purpose. So these are the colorways. Thank you. These are the colorways that I got from the store. This one here is in the colorway teal. Okay.
Simple.
Nice and simple. Teal. And then this one is black currant. It's kind of like grapes. And then this one is sage green. Sage green. And then this one is hot pink. Hot
Called
pink.
it.
Why is my kid on the floor?
Because he told me to move.
I said move, not get on the floor. So guys, if you hear any squeaking going on, my sister is, we're grilling out today.
Yeah.
And so she's going back and forth into the backyard. So I don't know if you can hear that or not, but if you do, that's what's going on. Woo! This podcast is just going to be a kind of go with the flow podcast today. Okay, so next up is, you guys know I knit my socks 2 at a time, and I love 2 at a time bags. I've showed you many of them that I've had in the past. I came across this maker on the Addicted to Sock Knitting Facebook group that I'm a part of.
Oh, is this the one that we got recently?
Yes. So I saw her bags. Let me open this up for you. Here. Woo. This bag, I don't know if you can, I'm going to put it up closer so you can see what it's made of. Let's see if it's going to focus. Yes, it's candy. All different kinds of candy. And she didn't have any more of these in her shop, but she custom made one for me, and you can, and she can still do that. You can pick this color, you can pick this band, so you have a bunch of different options. And she's such a great buyer because she works with you very quickly. She is a German.
This got sent from across the world.
She is a German maker, and she is near, she's in Germany near Munich.
I don't know where that is.
And I know a lot of us think that the cost for shipping, for us to buy things from international makers is probably very costly, but you'll never guess how much she charged to ship this to me. It was under $7. So don't necessarily shy away from international makers. What I did was I put the bag in my cart, and it'll show you or guesstimate what the shipping is. So sometimes international shippers shipping to us in the US is actually cheaper than for us to ship internationally. I don't know how that works, but anyway, so the maker of this bag, her Etsy shop is called Bumpy Crafts, and I'll put the information below for you. And I want you to look at the inside. Okay, let's see, can you see that? Yeah, it's got a pocket here and a pocket here, but in the middle of this is another pocket. Let's see, can I show that, Jordan? I think the lighting is a little off, but anyway, I think you can kind of see it this way. But you can put notions in the middle of this bag. It is absolutely stinking cute. And it's got a little bit of interfacing. And it has a cute little zipper on the outside. So there's bags, I mean, there's pockets galore.
There's bags inside of bags.
Yeah, bags inside a bag. There are pockets galore in this bag. And it's drawstring.
Oh.
How cute is that?
It looks like a picnic basket.
Kinda, yeah, it kind of does remind you of a picnic basket. So this is the first type of bag that I have gotten like this, and I absolutely love it. Her name is Antonia, and her, like I said, her Etsy shop is Bumpy Crafts, and she's out of Germany. So go check her out, her shop. I think you guys will be very, very impressed.
It's gonna be right here on the screen.
It'll be on the screen.
Right here, right now.
Right here, right now. Okay, last but not least, you guys know that I had issues with my signature needles, the tip breaking on me. So I was bound and determined to find something to protect those bad boys from.
You finally get it?
Yeah, finally got it.
How come I never saw it?
I don't show you everything. I was looking for. I wanted to show you my signature needles. Let's see. Yeah, I got my new signature needles in the mail.
Yay.
Very happy about that. But I went online on Etsy for a quest to find something that was going to protect these needles, because you guys know how pricey they are. So I found this shop called Fiber to Fabric Magic. They have, I don't know if you guys know about this, but they have something called the Needle Keeper. Okay, you see it? The Needle Keeper. I'm gonna show you guys again.
Magic wand.
The magic one. I think there's patent pending. So anyway, it's almost. So I'm gonna take this out because I haven't even taken it out of the packaging yet.
Wow.
Oh. So hold that. So this, you can tell it's kind of it's metal. It's hollow through the middle. But what's so special about this needle is that the end is rubberized and it has a split in the middle for you to slip your needles in.
Wow. And
then and they don't come out very easily. And then your needles are protected all the way down, and your work doesn't slip out as well. So this is, like I said, this is brand new for me. I found this. Now I feel like I can take my signature needles and not worry.
Anywhere.
Yeah, and not worry about the ends being bent, because the whole entire needle itself is protected. So like I said, I've not used it yet, but I think it's definitely something that is going to work for me. So I wanted to show you guys that. And once again, that was from a vendor called Fiber to Fabric Magic on Etsy. So I'll let you guys know how these work out for me, but I don't see them being a problem, considering that the needle itself is encased in the tubing. So yeah, so you guys might want to try that. I think I'm going to enjoy it. Okay, so I think that is all that I think that's all the acquisitions that I had, Jordan.
I shift the paper.
Okay, so now let's get to the winners of the Wild Woolly giveaway. So you guys, on the last podcast, Joanne from wildwoolly.com was very generous to send extra gifts for the podcast, and I wanted to give back to her for that. So I had you guys to go out to the Ravelry group and check out her website and name some of the things that you thought were your favorites from her website. It gave her a little bit of insight as to what everyone was thinking,
what people like.
What people liked, etc. So she really appreciated that. And so we drew the 2 winners through random number generator. And I don't think that I forgot to bring the prizes over. But if you go back to episode 12, you can see what those were. So Jordan did the random number generator. We had 32 entries, guys. 32. Yeah, 32 entries. So with the random number generator, the first one was post number 8. Yay.
Yeah, it was 8.
And her ravelry name is Smack Knitter.
Yay.
Smack Knitter. And I'll put the information at the bottom of the screen. It is Sheila Marie from Louisiana. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Our border state.
Our border state. And the second winner is
number 20. What was it? Oh, it says it right there. 6. 26.
Number 26. Lady
Maruin.
Maruin. Anyway, your name will be at the bottom, and her name is Sophia from Sweden. So across the water. So congratulations, Sophia. So if you two would get in contact with me, I would get those prizes out to you, and congratulations again. So I think, Jordan,
that will be all.
That is all that I had. Boop. So I'm going to turn this podcast over to Jordan, and hopefully he won't embarrass himself. Okay, Jordan, take it away.
Let's see. So last time the question was, I wanted to know what y'all's knitting needles were made of because I was just curious. And this time it's more of a reverse because I'm going to ask y'all guys to ask questions about me.
Use guys. I guess if you're on the East Coast, it's use guys. But we're here in Texas, is y'all.
Y'all.
Y'all. You guys.
So
what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna ask you guys to ask me questions just about me so y'all can learn more about me. Get to know me.
So Jordan came up with this because I guess he thinks that he's that interesting. So we're gonna put out in the Ravelry group. Jordan, stop. His older brother is standing behind the camera, and they're being what they are, kids. Anyway, Jordan, Dante, I'm gonna turn this camera around and show everybody on YouTube what you look like, since you never like to show up on the podcast.
Okay.
Well, come here and say hi.
Let's see, where's the...
Here we are. Say hi. This is my 15-year-old, very smart yet very challenging child.
Call me challenged?
Challenging in the sense that
Call me nothing insult.
it's not insult. Challenging in
You
the
call me
fact
intelligent and you call me challenged.
I'm saying challenging because you challenge me at every point that I make. Okay, anyway, so this podcast is really on to the dogs. But anyway, so back to what I'm saying. Stop, Jordan.
Sorry.
So we're gonna put a question in the Ravelry group of anything that you would like to ask Jordan. It's going to be get to know Jordan a little bit better, and he's actually going to videotape a segment separate from the podcast and answer some of probably the top 10 or 15 questions that you guys want to know about him. This was his idea, and yeah, that's what he would like to do. So if there's anything that you've been lingering or wanting to know about Jordan, here's your chance to find out. Okay? So Jordan, I think this is I really do think this is one of our shortest podcasts.
29 plus the little segment earlier. That's like 30 something. Yeah.
Yeah, it really is.
Our first one was like 20 minutes.
Yeah. So anyway, once again, go out to Ikea if you're looking for storage. The Calyx is the way to go. We are going to start another knit along probably on the next episode. I have to think about what that's going to be, but yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. So Alexis is sleeping. But this is a picture of her.
So she will be with
This is a
us.
picture of her when she was a little bit younger in a hat that I dyed
I died.
in Kool-Aid. So anyway,
I
yeah.
broke the glass on that.
Yeah, Dante broke the glass kicking. What did you do? Did you kick a ball?
It was a
Yeah.
tiny green ball.
Yeah.
Me and him were playing indoor soccer.
And y'all don't know how mad I was. I was hot.
The picture and the frame are fine though.
Did you hear that? He said the picture and the frame are fine. Okay, it came with glass. The glass is gone. Anyway, it's not a big deal. But the point of the fact is they shouldn't have been rough houses in the house anyway, because that picture was sitting on top of the fireplace mantle. So you know how far that had to go in order to knock that down.
Yeah, well, Jordan broke that lamp.
I broke it 3 times.
Okay, so like I said, this podcast is over, guys. I appreciate you sticking with us.
Doesn't matter.
Through all of the Harry Carry at the end. So you guys have a wonderful Labor Day weekend. If you are here in the United States, for all of my international viewers, you have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you in the next episode. You want to say bye?
Yeah, bye.
Bye.